Good morning, church. We are wrapping up the book of James today. It's been a good journey. Verses 19 and 20 of chapter 5 say, "My brothers and sisters, if any among you strays from the truth and someone turns him back, let that person know that whoever turns a sinner from the error of his ways will save his soul from death and cover a multitude of sins." When we see someone that is in error, we need to say something, and we need to bring them back through a call to repentance. There's a lot of ways that we can do that. Think about Nathan, the prophet Nathan, when he confronted David, he told him a story because he knew he couldn't just call out the king. And so he told him a story that made him think and got him upset. And then David was able to say, "No, you're the guy in the story." And David could respond to that. Paul went and confronted Peter to his face and said, "I called him out in front of everybody." That worked for Peter. Peter repented. We are in all sorts of ways to help and to encourage. We're told that iron sharpens iron, but it's a mandatory thing that we would go and share the truth with somebody who is straying, who is in error, because if we don't ever bring them back, then it says they won't have their multitude of sins covered. Whoever turns a sinner from the error of his ways will save his soul from death. And that's what we want. This whole book of James is about how do we live out our lives? How do we order our affairs in a Christian way? How do we mash up the critical works that stem from a life of faith? And I pray that as you've been reading over this and digesting it and hearing from God, that you have a better understanding of how critical it is that we live our faith, that we work out our salvation, and we don't just sit by and be passive recipients of grace, but rather we pour out the reality of what has been done in us so that we can be rivers of living water. I love you, church, and I so look forward to talking with you soon again.